How's practice today? We're missing a lot of people today, right? A lot of people went away to some national tournament out west. You guys know where I was? No, just now. Why am I sweating? I was doing jiu-jitsu. Why do jiu-jitsu? What do you think? Is it wrestling? It's not. It is wrestling. Of course it's wrestling.
Helps you get better at all three.
It helps you get better at every style of wrestling. It makes you smarter at moving your body against someone else. Now, should all of you guys be doing jiu-jitsu right now? Not yet. Although I would suggest learning a little bit about jiu-jitsu so that way you know how to handle yourself in a fight. Hopefully you never get into a fight, but if you do, you want to know how to end it swiftly and effectively. Wrestlers are really good at defending themselves because they're great at the takedowns. It will not take very long for you to get good at jiu-jitsu, at least good enough that you can really defend yourself in a fight. So there's folk style wrestling, that's the type we do here. There's freestyle wrestling, there's Greco-Roman wrestling, there's Brazilian jiu-jitsu, there's judo, there's sambo, there's sumo wrestling.
Catch wrestling.
What kind?
Catch wrestling.
Catch wrestling, there's Turkish oil wrestling, there is beach wrestling.
You got Russian sambo.
I said sambo. Yeah. The point is, they wrestle all over the world, and all over the world they do different styles of wrestling. But it's all the same if you think about it. It's just a different set of rules. Now, if you want to round out your wrestling IQ, you will learn stuff from the other styles. It was interesting. Recently, there was this really good sumo wrestler who you could just tell, like, he was in the sumo competitions, but his style was so much different than sumo. And it turns out he was a judoka, like a big-time judo guy who entered sumo and had like this weird, funky style that was really hard for the sumo guys. Has anybody ever gone against somebody that is really good in a different style?
Yes.
Are they awkward to wrestle against?
Yes.
Right? Do you think that's an advantage or a disadvantage to being awkward?
Advantage.
It's an advantage.
Disadvantage for you.
Normally, being awkward is like an insult, right? It's like, oh, he's awkward. He's socially awkward. He's No, in wrestling, that's an advantage to be different. To be unpredictable and difficult to expect and weird and strong in different positions where people aren't strong. I suggest you guys take some time to pick up at least a little bit, at least the foundation of it. Hard work pays off?
Yeah.
You sure?
Yeah.
Have you made the commitment yet to be the best you can be? What are you waiting for? What do you think holds you back from it? What do you think in your mind holds you back? I bet you it's fear. I bet you it's that you're not sure that you could be the best. If you were sure, of course you do. It would be worth it, right? You think the reward is worth the work? It's only not worth the work if you don't actually do it. I understand the fear of putting in all that work and then falling short of your goals, right? Is that a fear for everyone here? Right? I can only tell you from my experience with failure, and I probably failed more than everyone in this room because I've really gone for it a lot of times in my life. And when you fail, although it hurts in the moment, you are still better off than had you not gone for it. You know, my senior year in high school, I was really trying to be the best in the state, and I got really, really good, and I got injured, and just it didn't work out for me, and I only took third in the county. And it was like a huge disappointment for me. I was crushed when it happened. So do you know what I did? I trained super hard to prepare for my college freshman year. And the next 3 months, I wrestled 90 matches. I wrestled 90 matches in 3 months. Every weekend, I would do 1 or 2 tournaments. I'd enter in the college division. I was still only a senior in high school. I would enter sometimes multiple divisions in the same day. When I wrestled against the college guys, I'd get whooped on. I sought out a bunch of coaches who were good enough to beat the hell out of me. And what happened was, within 3 months, I All-American. I took 4th at NHSC and Nationals. And all the guys who were around my level in high school, I left them in the dust. Because I just doubled down on my commitment. The loss didn't end me. You fall short of your goals, big deal. Make a new goal, get up, go for it again. Right? It's not like you're going to die. Everybody have goals right now? Does everybody have one primary goal that's like driving them? You do? You want to share it with us? What's your goal?
Win the Super 32.
That's what you want to do. That's an excellent goal. Don't laugh at it. That's fantastic. I would much rather hear, maybe you didn't, I'm sorry. I would much rather hear lofty goals that people are serious about than safe goals. What's your goal? To get your next shirt? Awesome. How about you?
I want to get an Olympic gold medal in wrestling.
Wow, that's the biggest goal there is in wrestling, my man. Let's see what you got. Long journey ahead of you. So that goal is too big to think about in one goal, so you better break it down into some sub-goals. Maybe your first goal could be all-state youth wrestling. Once you hit that, we go for state champ, then we go for varsity starter, county champ, state champ, college national champion, and then we're really in range of it. You wanna know what my goal is right now? Build the best wrestling team in America.
Oh, that's lit.
I'm on my way. It's gonna take a long time. We got a really good staff here, really good kids. We're growing, we're getting a lot more kids. We just held a little contest. You guys know about that? Where's my man Tyler Brown?
Tyler Brown.
Oh, got him.
Tyler Brown.
You brought in the most new recruits during the contest. This is for you. You won the Nintendo Switch. Thank you very much. Give him a round of applause. We appreciate that. Good job, my man. Every couple of months, we're going to run a contest. We're going to track it. We're going to have like a leaderboard. We're going to see who wins. Why do we need a bigger team? Does bringing in new scrubs underneath you help you?
Yeah.
How?
Because you can beat on them.
Aha!
Practice your moves.
That's
fall
true.
down on them.
That's true. But like, let me ask you a question. This guy's new here. He's not good yet. Athlete, gonna be good. Don't laugh at him. He's gonna be a great partner for you within a year. That's how it works. This guy, he's probably never gonna be a good partner for you. But guess what? He'll be a good partner for one of your teammates. And maybe he'll be able to contribute to you. When you actually think about it as a team where you are contributing and helping the people around you, you build the people up around you and they build you up. Is that important? Is it, Joey? How are you helping other people? Okay. Good. Does it feel like you got anyone you mentor? Do you have anyone that you mentor?
He helps me.
Yep.
And that Greco-Roman stuff, his dad's all about that.
Okay, good.
I don't know as much as him, so like, he's always showing me.
Who do you mentor?
Brandon and who's the other kid? Jet
James.
from another kid.
Okay.
Good to see.
Brandon and Jet. And who gets more out of it, you or him?
Yeah.
They do? Who do you think gets more out of it when I teach you, me or you?
Me.
Nope. I'm telling you, it doesn't work that way. Maybe you haven't figured it out yet. You'll see. Because you end up understanding the technique way better when you're teaching it. You just, everybody I know that like becomes a coach is like, yeah, I wasn't good until I started coaching. Wait, Carl, how much better did you get once you started coaching?
That's the only reason I'm good.
It's like you teach the moves and all of a sudden it's not somebody telling you what to do. It's you internalizing it and just understanding how you move it. It makes you so much faster, so much better. Anyways, 1, 2, 3.
Coach, remember those